And a big hello to everyone over there in Western Australia. It's Graeme Anderson here from Agriculture Victoria. I hope your Futureproofing NRM conference is going really well. So I coordinate our Agriculture Victoria Climate Extension Program. There's just three of us, but in the last 12 months we've appeared at 137 forums, and we'll just run through some of the stuff we do to help extend the reach for modern day extension. And one recent example of some of the stuff we've done is Climate Dogs Animations, which just summarises the science of each of our climate drivers. And there's a new batch of Climate Dogs, and they're suitable now to be shown in Western Australia. So I hope you find them useful. One of the I guess lessons from that when we were doing them was just the value of really summarising complex science into a short 2 minutes or 5 minute script. A really powerful bit of work there, and you can do it with any other topic too in agriculture. Just take the time to try and summarise your story down into a short piece, and then put it in a form that's shareable, with your farmers and clients. And we've done that with a few other issues. There's one here just explaining to agriculture how carbon dioxide is good for plants, but actually it does trap heat. So you can check that out. There's another one here which is really the complex science of soil carbon. So we've just done a summary of that too, which is just a short shareable bit of information on the latest on Australia's research into soil carbon. And we also put out monthly updates on seasonal forecasts, 3 and 6 month outlooks. We used to have it as a newsletter. Now we put it out in YouTube format, just a 3-4 minute update. It's got a bit of humour, summarise it really quick, and we've been really pleased with it. Been getting great responses, and it's been shared a lot around the countryside. So it's been really. And we've also put together a small video just on the 3 key rules for getting adoption and practice change in agriculture. So rule of thumb there. So check it out just to see if it might help with some of your projects to see what's working and what's not. Now all our extension programs have got a big area to cover, and there's always the challenge for how can we be more efficient. So I'm just going to share some things we've been doing recently, and it's all about learning by doing. And I guess it's probably a bit of a challenge for sometimes those of us in practice change need to change how we do things too. So I'm just going to share some little things we've done recently. Now there's meetings and forums and events on right across the countryside, and we all have similar issues about how do you get hold of a good speaker. Often great speakers are really busy, and then trying to get them to travel a long way and get the right dates and the cost, and there's emissions, all sorts of things make it quite hard. And what if actually it doesn't suit our clients? Not everyone can be there on the one day. So one of the questions is there technology we can be using that can actually do this a bit better? So one of the things we've been doing recently is called two places at once technology. It's not time travel. Basically, in the last 3 months, we've delivered 53 talks at events have been requested at, but 23 of these were at events we couldn't actually get to. So we recorded some customized little slideshows, and people were really happy with. So I'm just going to share. So spreading your reach, one option we just use is put together a slideshow, and then whoever's at the event puts on the slideshow and clicks through it, and then we're there just talking through it on the phone. So that can save us hours of driving just by doing it that way. There's also a webinar and GoToMeeting. That's a pretty good way to do it. And recording's really valuable. We recently had one where 100 people tuned into the webinar live, but then another 200 watched the recording. So that's a really important thing to do. Also, what I'm just doing here, which is record voiceover onto slideshow, and I'll show you how to do that. And then you can convert that slideshow into a YouTube video, which is pretty simple. So just on PowerPoint, when you go across the top here, slideshow, when you click on record slideshow, you've got options here which actually records voiceover to each slide. Once you've done that, you can have basically a slideshow that's got you talking with it. Then you can share it via USB, high link, or convert to video, drop it on YouTube. I'll show you how to do that. Basically, when you're saving it on PowerPoint, instead of just save, you do save and send. When you do that, this pops up here and you get create a video. So basically you can, instead of saving it as a PowerPoint file, it'll just go bang, hit that, create video, and then you've got a talking slideshow that's now into a short video. Then if you've got a YouTube channel, if you haven't, then start one up. This is pretty simple. You just upload that short presentation or video onto YouTube. Now there's three options here. There's public, which means it's openly viewable and searchable to anybody, but there's also an unlisted option, which means that you can just put it there and only those who get sent the link will be able to view that video. And then there's also private, which is basically password protected. So that's a good spot to go in. So you might like to give that a go. So all the best with the rest of your conference, and I hope you get a chance to see those climate dogs, and hope to see you around.